see? What you up to?
Just lunging.
Well, your lunges look pretty good, but like, what's up with your hands?
No. Isn't that how you're supposed to hold the handles?
Well, not exactly. Why don't you come out of your lunge so
All
I
right.
can explain once and for all to Christy, who, I don't know, like, will she ever get it right? So, I'm just joking. So, did you know that holding your handles that way can actually seriously mess with your hands?
Oh, no way.
True story. So every once in a while, you would hear us all the time talking about using correct grip in class, but sometimes we're just not listening or we don't think that cue is important, which I totally understand. But every so often, people will tell us that their hands get really sore, especially right around here. In the wrists and in the base of the hand, right? So oftentimes a couple things happen. So number one is that thumb hook position that Christy was just kind of demonstrating for you so perfectly. So we kind of zone out a little bit and we're like, okay, cool, I'm doing my move. So we're focused on the lunge maybe, we're focused on being super strong and we forget that this matters. So when Christy holds the handles like this, she's putting so much pressure right here on her thumb joint and that part of her hand, that if she just simply closed her hand up and made a better fist with her hand grip, then she totally, right? You take the pressure right off.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that's tip number one for saving your hands. The second tip is actually, if we see her handle here, Christy and I, you can take your hand up and release that. So Christy and I are both on the taller side, and Christy's using this little tiny handle. We have 3 different handle sizes in the studio. This small handle works if you've got really small hands, but for us, we prefer the bigger handle. It's easier to grip, and it might fit better in your hand. So just choose the handle when you come that feels best in your hand. And then the other thing too, and this is a little bit harder to demo on the camera, is oftentimes we're holding really strong with the thumb and forefinger, and we forget that we need to create a complete grip. So if we're just holding through here, it's actually similar to that thumb hook situation where we're still driving a lot of pressure into this part of the hand. So if we close all the fingers around the handle and use this pinky and ring finger side of the hand, and then really bring those shoulders back, it actually helps us to create a more balanced strength, not just in the hand, but also in the shoulder. So what are the other things? See, nice straight wrist, that's really important to protecting your hand.
Straight wrist, yes. Knuckles pointing down towards the mat.
Yep, and not tucking them under and not tucking them out, just a nice straight line from her wrist. Simple. Those are our top tips for protecting your hands, and actually using these simple kind of tips, it's gonna change everything all the way up your arm,
posture,
elbow, shoulder, the whole 9 yards. So it's really, really important. We can't stress it enough.
Thank you.